Hello, welcome to Hikate's Crossing. Okay, so we've got the week ahead spread. Okay, the week ahead spread, and we're going to use the Māori Tattoo Tarot and the Sacred Oracle of Feathers. So let's just take a moment to sort of take a breath. Let's clear away the debris of last week. Let's sort of just take a moment, take a breath. And we're clearing away all of last week, and we want to focus on what lies ahead for us this week. What lies ahead for us this week? What do we need to reflect on? What's of value to our journey right now? What do we actually need to know about the week ahead? So let's just take a moment to shuffle the Māori Tattoo Tarot. Let's have a look here. Take a moment to sort of take a breath. Oh, this card here flipped out. These two cards actually. We have the Fool, so we're talking about a new beginnings. It's definitely one of making sure that we are free from the restraints of last week. We're sort of starting again. It's a fresh start. It's a new week. We need to remember to have some fun, to be free-spirited. Don't let it feels like we're stepping out of the void and into the light, onto a lighted path. So there is a new path that lies ahead. Now we do have the Nine of Gourds, which reminds us that a wish fulfilled. It does feel like things are sort of behind the scenes, that things are sort of moving in the right direction emotionally for us. We do have that connection this week, so it does feel like everything's sort of coming together. Here we have the Chariot. Again, it's about moving forward into the new direction. It does feel like you're sort of stepping onto a new path. We're sort of having success and victory by contemplating the direction that we're actually moving into. We're looking at our wishes, our hopes, where we want to go on our journey, and making sure with the Four of Gourds reminds us to make sure that we're aware of what's going on around us. We're making sure that we notice the little things that are going on around us. We acknowledge our emotions within us, which is really, really important in this journey. So it's an interesting week. I feel like it's a week of sort of reflection, contemplation, looking at the direction that we're moving to. What are our goals, our dreams? What do we actually want to achieve? How do we achieve? With the Six of Wands, it's all about six, and the Chariot, it does speak of success and victory. It does have that triumph. It's about acknowledging those moments of success that we have in our life, those ones where we reach. So it's making sure our goals are reachable. It's making sure our bigger goal is split into smaller goals, so it's achievable. And that's what we have, that success and victory. So it reminds us, if we can focus on little achievements, we will achieve what we need to do overall. Here we have the Swords, the Warrior of Swords. Again, that moving forward, rushing ahead, making sure we strategize and plan before we go into battle. I think it's very important to make sure that we're thinking about the direction that we're moving into. We look at our actions that we're actually taking. We think about the plans that we're making and put that into action there. Again, you've got those directions, you've got things moving forward. What an interesting reading indeed. And the last one is 10 of Discs. So again, we've got that wealth and abundance. So it does feel like everything's sort of coming together. Our paths might not be what we expect. Remember, it takes many different paths to get to where we want to be. There's many alternative paths that we can take. So this is a very, very interesting reading indeed when we look at this here, when we're looking about our goals, our dreams, being aware of where we want to go. Look, what's our successes and our victories, bringing everything sort of coming together. It's about being very aware of the path we're actually taking. It's about stepping onto a path of light, allowing us to have the freedom, the enjoying being in the moment, not rushing ahead, allowing ourselves to sort of strategize and plan the direction that we actually want to go into, which is super important here. So let's have a look at the Sacred Oracle of Feathers. Let's have a look and see what cards we're going to pull out here. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what 3 cards have we got? Okay, first card we've got is Tui with What's Up. Remember, so that's very much about the Fool card here, about having some humour, some lighten up, not worrying about concerns and things like that. It's about having a bit of fun. Super important here. Shining Cuckoo with Creative Solutions. So it's about being cunning, parenting, hydration. So I think it's about being creative in, again, you strategize and plan to get where you want to be successful, to be victorious. It's about having some fun, being creative in what you want to actually achieve. And with the Albatross, the Wanderer, separation, tools stands out very strongly here. So using your skills and your abilities to make sure that you're moving in the right direction. So you want to sort of cool on the energies of the Tui, the Shining Cuckoo, and the Albatross here. So you've got that sense of looking at having a little bit of fun, making sure that you've got some creative solutions to any issues and things that are coming up for you right now, and to make sure that you have that, and to use the tools that you have within yourself, your own skills, your own abilities, maybe the tools that you've been given by listening to, by asking for advice from others, which could be super important here. So that's for the week ahead. So take a moment, take a breath, and reflect on the message for the week ahead. Take care and blessed be.